Word on the street is that the Prime Minister should resign immediately. Why is that? Well, the Integrity Commissioner has finally tabled their report, the highly anticipated report, and we're going to go through it. We're going to look on the discrepancies, we're going to look on the recommendation, also we're going to look on the response from the opposition leader and the Prime Minister, and finally, I'm going to share my unbiased opinion if this raised to the level of impeachment or resignation. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, bro God, Andrew Holness in some hot water. Welcome back to the Unbiased Opinion JA. My name is Leon Silva and these are my unbiased opinion from a different point of view. But today we are going through the Integrity Commission report. First of all, I want to say big up to the Integrity Commission. I know it's a relatively new organization, but it's very important for have this kind of check and balance in a Jamaican democracy. We know the history. We know all politicians they already corruption. All the way, I run through the whole thing. So big up the Integrity Commission. We know them have a little fumble here and there, but we just hope that them get the thing right and we can move forward. With that said, all right, cool. So 2021, this investigation started, and them give a reason why the investigation took 2 years. All right, cool. Them said when them start the investigation, boom, the cooperation was not so strong. You know, it's like, well, where I investigate me for? Alright, cool, little pushback here and there, but finally them get it. Also, it was 3,500 transactions where them have got you and verify. And you know, if you know financial white collar crime, them think they have whole heap of hopes and whole heap of foot track you have to trace. Also, them hire a overseas independent investigator for kind of in the name of fairness. You understand? So that's why them say, you know what? It took about 2 years to complete investigation. Boom. Okay, so it started 2021 when them say, you know what, bro God, your asset outweigh your wages. You have too much money. Yeah, you know, you have too much asset. And this not add up. The maths is not mathsing right now. So them say, alright, cool, make we start the investigation. Boom. Alright, boom. So the second declaration of asset where Andrew Holness gave, because as we said, the first one, a whole heap of question did raise. I need to add up, so they must say they made to forget one. So two declaration of asset him did get. So the second one, them say, so booms. And them get that, right? And when them look on it, 28 account rotted. You never declare them 4 accounts here, bro God. What going over here, so? So make we 4 accounts him never declare upon him declaration, right? 4 accounts. But so we just jump in at the piece there. So them 4 account there, 3 belong to him family member and 1 belong to a previous employer in him organization. And you decide from the explanation. So bro gotta say, you know what, them 4 account here was from a parents, and so basically the parents him attached to those accounts, and the reason him give him I say, you know what, you know, me not even a member say me did a part of them account there, but me know say me they have a conversation with my parents. I say, oh, this is a part of what them call it disease. You know, so if something happen with them parents, his mother and him father and him, I think one of them uncle upon one of them, say if them deceased would be any issue at all, for him just claim the account without having to jump through any hoops, you know. So that was one of the reasons. The other account with one of them with him worker was with one of them workers that was basically showing money as wages are got in the employer account, the employee. Just basically money I got in the employee account. It wasn't much money. It was just like a basic, you know what, every month a certain amount going at the account there. And then so that was basically the explanation. The 3 account with a family member, I must say, you know what, that was just an account in case something happen. Him can just claim the account without any hesitation or any, you know, jumping through any hoops. And then the third one is just an employee No tough recommendation because the commissioner said, you know what, they never really see any reason to believe otherwise because when you look on the account within a 10-year period, there was only six transactions happen within the 10-year period, and within them three account there with them family member, it's an average of like 300 to 400,000 Jamaican dollars. So no red flag never raised. I said, I must say, cool, me never see no reason not to believe that. And then the employee, them never see any reason not to believe what me that said about, you know, if them never see any reason for compromise, you know, but you decide what you think about that part, right? Okay, so this is when everything really get crazy now. 2022, bro, God, network start raised by approximately $2 million, $1.9 million to be exact, Jamaican dollar. So they must say, how I going right that's up. So them see us, boom, and start look into Estate Bridge, Imperium, and Positive Media. And then expect the two where them really take a look on, right? Which is Imperium and Positive Media. And they must say, John O'Star, a whole heap amount of $460 million worth of transaction a move from here to there. And one of the crazy thing where them actually point out was Positive Media, right? Never file a tax return for 2022. Never file a tax return. But when you look on it, Positive Media did a fund Imperium in terms of lending them money, right? Them lend them money up to $20 million. I think about $40 million in total for the 2022. But when you look on 2022, Positive Media not even file no tax return. Them not even clean. Them operate at a loss at that point, you know. So it's very suspicious. And when you look on the facts, Positive Media, Andrew Holness that run that company for a while. He is the executive, but him then turn it over to his son. You understand? To his son. And when I say, yo, things happen in a family all the time where, you know what, the father run the business and then them can actually, you know, transfer the money to the son and them thing there. So the whole of 2022, you have Imperium and Positive Media a transfer a whole heap of funds, millions of dollars at that point, and it looked like a whole heap of money laundering. Another point where them raised was another thing where them point out was a band where Andrew Holness have a band where cause 94,000 US dollars. 94,000 US dollars. That's a whole heap of money in a Jamaican dollar when they split it up. You do the calculation. But there is a ban, and when them looking at the whole thing, right? Andrew Holness only put up 62,000 US for the ban, and them never and when them look in at it, so basically first Andrew Holness said, alright, cool. And my band the band cost 98,000 US dollars. And when them look, they must say, no sir, the band not solely belong to you because you only put up 62,000 US dollars for the band. And then we have one next company over here, so NCB, all NCB in the world mixed up. And NCB, when them look, NCB have one count where them have about 40, what is it? About 40, 62, $38 million, about that. So 62 minus, 98 minus 62, the balance come from NBC. And they must say, you know what? When them looking at the investigation, they must say, alright, cool. NCB, one company where in a NCB put up the rest of the money, and they might look and say, that look kind of shaky because, bro, God, they tell you we say, your band is solely, and then we look at you and our next company buy this man that look like some money laundering again. So you can't understand why people have concerns about this. You can't understand. Alright. So when them link up NBC and them say, yo, what going on? Bro God said a film thing this, and you know what? NBC put out a statement and say, yo, we have a written statement from Andrew Holness Burgard that say, yo, we only acted by theme instruction and pay for this. So again, you decide. This thing look like some money laundering situation. Listen, we are go through it. We're not ready to make with any assumption yet. We are go through it. Alright, cool. So them states up booms. And one next thing we raise eyebrows again was so we have Positive Media, Imperium, and Estate Bridge. Was Estate Bridge, right? Them have Berita, which is a real estate company. Them have a $50 million loan to Estate Bridge. Berita have a $50 million loan to Estate Bridge. And them, you know, when they have loan, you have to give up some collateral. You have to have certain things, you know what I mean? But Estate Bridge, they operate at a loss. Them never have no backing and them thing they fee give $50 million loan to a company who operate at a loss. That don't make no sense. I want to go on. So Berita, when them contact Berita, them say, yo, what go on there? So Berita say, you know what? Sometimes we have the some of the requirements them for VIP clients. That's the term they use. Them waive the rare for the VIP clients because of course Andrew Holness is the executive Estate Bridge. So they must say, alright, cool, and do that. But when them look even further in the report, they must say that don't make no sense because you know you have to have ABC 1, 2, 3 and not even ABC you give. So that don't make no sense. So that raised a whole heap of flag. So with that said, alright, so I could just summarize it because we know it's a whole heap of information, whole 171 pages. I got through every single thing. I got through more side and it was the meat of the matter. Alright, I'm gonna want nobody get lost in the sauce. So what we have here now, so the second declaration of asset, what them get, him never list 4 accounts, right? Boom, them investigate a whole 28 account, over 3,500 transactions. Them also add a independent, from an overseas independent data analysis for investigate it, for make it, you know, boom, boom, boom. Alright. Them find discrepancies with the 3 companies, Imperium, Positive Media, and Estate Bridge. When we look on the meat of the matter, millions of dollars transfer between the 3 companies, especially the 2, Imperium and Positive Media, over $400 million. Estate Bridge, them operating at a loss. Them never file no tax return, them operating at a loss. Imperium and Positive Media, them never file no, what you call it, tax return. And the amount of money we transfer between them company there raise a whole heap of flag. Alright, cool. Let's look at the recommendations now. So as far as the 4 account where Andrew Holness never list, the recommendation is like, alright, cool. We don't see no evidence for raise. We don't see no evidence right this officer. Alright, cool. This was malicious, or this was any form of what you call it? Corruption. Yeah, them not say that. So them say, alright, cool. Boom. I could just write that off. As far as Imperium and Positive Media specifically, they must say, well, right now we not see. What we're looking at are some tax fraud or some tax allegation. We don't really see any form of corruption in particularly, because one of the things where they must say them never actually get a breakdown of where exactly the funds are coming from for Estate Bridge or Positive Media. Them never really get that, and where they may try for find is a breakdown from Andrew Holness, or it's like where exactly this is coming from. So that is even a deeper investigation where them actually get a pushback from Andrew Holness at this point. So they might look on right now it's some tax allegation, they must say, alright, cool. Even though some company operate at a loss, them can still lend money to a different company, or if them never file tax return, them can still lend other company money, which was Positive Media lend Imperium money. So on the surface it looked like just some tax fraud, so them recommend, you know what, some money pay back to the tax administration of Jamaica and them for look in at it, right? And then when I look on what them call it, Estate Bridge now and Berita, they must say, yo, the excuse where Berita give, this is not accurate. We not like that. We can't work with that. So they must say, right now the FID for look into Berita and see if they might operate as industry standards. That are number one. And number two, they must say, yo, yeah, we have to look into Estate Bridge a little more, because the excuse what them give in a add up. It's not adding up, and them should not be lending any money of that amount, $50 million. So those are the recommendation, right? They must say, cool, 4 accounts, yeah, we get that excuse. The other 3 are some tax allegation, boop, and all of them thing there. Alright, cool. So when you look on the business aspect of it, right? You look on the business aspect. We know a whole heap of business operate like this. We know you know somebody will run business, they move money from here to there, them not file tax, them do all type of, them jump to all type of tax loophole, because them did it in reality. What I'm doing here is I'm not calling this corruption, but as far as a prime minister or a leader for your country, would you like the head of state operating like this? Would you feel comfortable and say, you know what, the prime minister operate like this? I don't think you're gonna feel happy about this. Especially the first declaration is not it's not what you want to call it. The first declaration was a pushback. The second declaration come back, and you know there's some discrepancy going on with it. Me personally, not feel comfortable with this, because me now hold the prime minister to the same standard as the man who run a business out a road round a one part. We can't hold him at him held at a higher standard. And for no say, oh, you have more than a few companies and money just from here so to there so, and we know we've seen the movie already. We've seen the movies, and just to kind of just glare over this and say, you know what, just some tax ray and tete. You know, we live in a climate where corruption did rampant in Jamaica to an extent where it was just blatant, you know. So if you see the Integrity Commission try to clean this up, we have to, you know, commend them for do this. At the same point, me not say, you know what, the Prime Minister thief a bag of money and him involved in a corruption and all of them things, but it definitely raise eyebrow. I mean, you know, that's kind of sound cliche, but it definitely raise eyebrow. We never see any direct connection with any corruption per se, but it definitely left to our speculation. Like, bro, if you not release the documents, they're gonna say, yo, where the money come from for this company and that company, it only leaves to our speculation and say, oh, you know what, but that go on. But it hard to say if it leave up to like if he should actually resign or not, right? Because when we look upon it, right, there is the election is coming up close, and we know say this would be like a gift to the PNP at this point, and a gift to the people. This is a put the people to the test. See if them actually are going to vote Andrew Holness in for next term. Not even a second term. But when upon him second term, you know. So this wouldn't be him third term. So it's happy for know that the Jamaican people pan all them have this information and what am I gonna do with it? What am I gonna do with it? This will speak more of the Jamaican people more than anything. And we understand, say, oh, you know what? PNP a call, say, oh, resign. No. Resignation, pan the table, Monday morning, go on, them need for go. We understand why they must say that, because the leader of the country not supposed to operating under such scrutiny, especially when it comes to finances and corruption and speculation. You're not supposed to go answer. So I understand 100% where the PNP is coming from with this. So Andrew Holness, what is he saying? He's saying, well, me have to go talk to my lawyer them and look on what steps them can take, because at the end of the day, they did nothing wrong. Them never do nothing wrong. It's just like just couple mishaps from the tax administration and them thing there. And they must say, he might claim him innocent. Say, yo, he's innocent 100% in this. But as far as my unbiased opinion, I think this should be left to the Jamaican people. We know, say, there's a election coming soon, and the people have the information. What will they do with it? I don't know. So, if him resign, that not gonna do nothing. That not gonna do nothing. That not gonna do nothing at all. If the people them for make them decision at this point. So, alright, cool. You want that? This you want? Alright. And when that happen now, the people them say, alright, cool. If the people them vote a next term with all of the information them know, them vote him in for a next term with all of the information them know. You know what that I got signal? That I got signal to the next man where jumping at the same position. So I cool, you know, so I can do certain thing like that and get away with it because the standard done set already. But if them see so booms and them reject that, them knows the next person who will come for the job next time, you know, so them not ramp with them thing there. Them know so them not go ramp with them thing there. So you have to look upon them things there. Again, I said the decision lay solely with the Jamaican people. And then that's how if we go in a real life. So again, thank you so much for tuning in to the Unbiased Opinion JA. My name is Leon Silva, and those were my unbiased opinion from a different point of view. Until next time, I will see you. You will see me again.